Hello everybody. Yes, still Sunday, the 31st of July. I got sidetracked at the end of my last video when I was starting to talk about the door and the watchers. And there was a very important point, and that is what it says in the Bible, that maybe even the elect will be deceived. And maybe this should stand on its own as a video because it is actually very important. So how will the elect be deceived? And this is elect being the ones that are actually still able to think for themselves. Able to think for themselves, able to discern, and still attached to their truth as a human being. Yeah? So those are the elect. How can they be deceived? I said we are the watchers. Those that are still have some attachment, to their own truth and can see what's actually going on. I mean, we must warn the others. We should we continuously try to wake everybody else up. Because as I said in my last video, if this actually takes off and they're being ruled over by this one God whilst they are in a semi-hypnotic state, they can't actually discern for themselves anymore. And then you're going to be surrounded by people that will hand you over to be afflicted, as the Bible says. Simply for being able to think for yourself and to come up with something that is contrary to what God is saying. Of course, we're already running this. It's happening all around us. People are in thought constructs, and then and then they try to destroy everybody else who is thinking in a different way. So all of this is already happening. Only it's not organized yet. That's the thing. It is, we have all these different factions, but it will migrate to become the rulership of one, global governance by one. And I said, then we will be in deep trouble. In deep trouble, because the people around us will not be able to see what's actually happening. But I wanted to talk about the elect and how they will be deceived and the door. Now, in the book, Jesus, the Lamb, opened the seals of the book. That is the seals of life. The book of life. That is the knowledge of us. Yeah? This whole thing is the knowledge of us, how we operate as human beings. It is the knowledge of our thoughts and our emotions and of our energies and how we work. And it says that through that knowledge, he created a door, and that is the door by which even the elect will be deceived. And that door is compassion. That is the door, the back door through which they might get in, past even those that can still see. And the reason for that is that if you are a really rational, well-balanced human being, the state of compassion is the only state where a human being does not use judgment. It just naturally does not use judgment. Because compassion is outgoing and giving, and it does not judge that which it is giving to. If you are in true compassion, you do not judge how a person got into that situation or stuff like that. You just want to help. And I don't know how they can spin it or what kind of story they can create to get us full on into compassion. But that is the way they can get through, even those that are still of sound mind. Because that is the human state where we naturally do not use judgment, any kind of judgment. And that is the door that Jesus taught them, showed them how to get past us. So we really must watch out for that. We really must watch our backs. We must, again, we can be driven into compassion, but we must use discernment. Yeah, it is a very sad state where we cannot freely become compassionate, but we really have to watch it, because I think that will be used. We really have to watch it. So, anyway, I think this is it now, but this is really a warning to the watchers, to those that can still rationally think. Compassion should be one of your greatest assets, but they will make it into a flaw, and it will become a flaw. It will be used so that you will be deceived. Anyway, I'll leave it at that, and talk to you again soon. Bye.